Back on the trail again. I decided to bring Kiva this time. It's been raining all day, and she got soaked. I hope she dries out before bed, or she's not getting under that sleeping bag with me. Yeah, it was pouring down rain. I had to set up my tent in the rain. And for you guys who have done that before, it really sucks. Sun's going down. So I just brought the Big Agnes Copper Spur Classic. Just the tarp, poles, and footprint. There's quite a bit of room in there. I'm just letting everything dry out now before I mean, you see this tarp here is soaked. But it'll be okay. Body heat will dry it out. I tell you, that's so deep you can swim in it. That's probably 3 feet deep right there. Look at that. Devil's turn. I tell you, this water is up so much you could get a small kayak in here. No problem. You'd be hitting a lot of rocks, but you could do it. That's badass. Antietam S-curve. I like it up here. The only problem is you got to hump a hill to get here, and then you got to hump a bigger hill getting back. I don't know if you guys can see that hill right over there through the trees. Probably can't. That's where I got to walk up to get back to the Jeep. And then it's another 3/4 of a mile from there. And up another hill. It's worth it down here. I'm relocating the tarp. I'm just going to pull it down a few feet because I'm sleeping on a lump. I always carry a needle and thread with me in case I got to sew something. My hat is, I've seen better days. It's got a tear right here, so I'm gonna sew that. And dental floss will serve well as thread too, if you need to use that. Ooh, blade's starting to rust. If you having that, let's sit here and dry. I used to be able to do this. Yeah, baby. And I just run it back a few times, run it back on itself, and then cut it, and it's usually fine. You never find anything in this bag. Maybe. Nope. Well, I had it. It's even snowing a little bit. It's like flurrying, and it's May. There goes one. Maybe I have tea. Mulling spice tea. You guys ever had that? That's pretty good stuff. I gotta use 2 of them. Not enough flavor for me with 1 tea bag.
I started putting throat lozenges in my tea.
Throat lozenges?
The honey lemon ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like drinking a therapy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I got a new North Face. Now, look, I know I always say this in videos, but if you deal with reputable companies, you know, outdoor equipment companies, and that gear fails for any reason under materials and workmanship, they usually give you a free whatever you had, right? Well, I had a shell just like this, and the inside of the, the laminate, the Gore-Tex laminate, started to bubble up and flake off. So I sent it back. They sent me a brand new jacket, even in the color that I wanted. Looks like your hat had a bow out too.
Bunch of them.
Holy crap. Here, babe, your bones are over here. Let's see what we got. They're in here somewhere. I know they are. Aha! What do we have here? Huh? Busy bones. Woo! All right, baby, hold on. Hold on. These are nice and big for you. You know, I'll take it, and instead of 5 minutes, it'll take her 10 to break these up. Here. Here. You want to open it? Here, go ahead, take it. Go ahead. There, pup. Oh, look at it. Oh, look at that. Look at that shit. Good girl. Oh. Ah! Technical difficulty. Now it's snowing even harder. I know you guys can see that. You guys see it coming down? Who knows? So here it is, May. And I mean, I can't tell you the temperature exactly, but it's got to be at least 32, 33 degrees right now. He's packing up the fire again, stacking it up in the snow. Nice spring May in the snow.
Nuts.
Kiva's going crazy. I brought this knife and sheath system to show you guys. Now this knife and sheath system is for sale, okay? But the knife doesn't really have a name. We just call it a drop point, all right? This is, the knife is made by Joshua Blankenship at Anchor Knife Company, sorry. A lot of times he uses bolts. That's a really strong method of securing scales to the knife. But you see, it's just a regular drop point hunter. You can use it for bushcraft. This is a very shallow Sabervex grind. Okay. It turned out real nice. He did a great job on it. You can see how big it is. But this sheath and knife system's for sale. Knife and sheath system. There's the sheath for it. This has got a face mount ferro rod with a profiled holder, right? Mil-spec shock cord. That's all I use. Okay, these little, I call them flugel binders, these little thumb pulls are invaluable in the field, especially if you got gloves on. You know, I try to think of everything for you guys. I've spent a lot of time in the field myself, so that's the way I design these things. It's got a combat lock belt clip on the back, and you can reconfigure that two other ways as well, vertical and straight up and down scout carry. Then it's also got a voodoo dangler system on it with a 9-ounce Herman oak treated, I treat these with snow seal belt loop. Turns out real well. I really like the way it turned out. I like this color, this black and white color. So let me show you how easy it is to just take one of these things, and you know, if you opt to get a belt clip, you don't have to just wear it on your belt. You can also use the belt clip to attach it to a backpack. All right, like that. You can attach it to a backpack just like that. All right. Real easy, just goes right on, right? Snap it closed, and you're done. All right. So you don't absolutely have to have a molly clip if you want pack carry. You can use your belt clip for pack carry. The blade is Cerakoted. Actually, it's called gun coat, but it's just like Cerakote. Just as tough. Joshua Blankenship says it might even be tougher than Cerakote. So, I don't know for sure, because I haven't tested it yet. Cerakote stands up pretty good, and I'm sure this stuff will too. It is for sale. The asking price is $250. $250 for this system. It comes with the knife. Windy out here. Evie, where you go, babe? Come here. Come here. Let's go. You don't like the fire? Yeah. Not those.
You don't like what we call
I like them. Tell me not to smell them. Hey. I'm 53 years old. You know what I want? Some? Oh, Dave. What's that knife around your neck? Who makes that?
This is Brian Sells.
Oh, yeah?
English Mountain Knives.
English Mountain Knives?
There's his logo right there.
That's the Little Hawk, isn't it?
Little Hawk, yeah.
That is nice.
This is a Delta Whiskey design, right?
Yeah, yeah. Very nice. Green, elder burl, they call that. Elder burl with white liners.
It's pretty.
Now that's just what I picked. If somebody orders a knife from him, they can pick whatever they want. The scales. Oh, nice sheath. Who made that?
That's a Doug Wilson special right there.
Special. Oh, the flip out ferro rod too? Oh man, that is sweet. I like that. That's black brick Kydex with, I just call it that hex cam stuff. Hex cam yellow and green. Yeah. It has a name, I can't remember it. And there's a Sunto Mini compass on it as well. And then on the back, that flip out ferro rod. There it is, flip out ferro rod. Man, I really like that knife. He did a great job on it. Every one that he makes is beautiful.
What kind of steel is that?
That right there, oh God, I want to say 80 CRV2, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what he did this one in. I got so many knives, I forget. Yeah, he did a good job.
Does this one even strike a ferro rod any good?
Oh yeah, watch. Here. Well, go ahead, you can do it. Gotta take the sheath off, flip out the ferro rod. Now with those ferro rods, nope, you always want to go clockwise. That way it'll never unscrew on you. There you go.
That does a nice job. Oh yeah.
Yeah, those flip out ferro rods are neat. Then when you put it back, just keep going counterclockwise with it. I mean, clockwise with it. Just keep going around until it seats. There you go, right there. Boom. It always stays tight. Then this is the one I'm wearing. This is the Viper Necker. Viper Necker by Joshua Blankenship at Anchor and Knife Company. Did a great job with it.
Ging and goo 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 goo, wash wash, ging and goo, ging and goo, ging and goo 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 goo, wash wash, ging and goo, ging and goo. Hey la Sheila, hey la Sheila, hey la Sheila, hey la Sheila, hey la ooh. Shallow away, shallow away, shallow away, shallow away, oopa. Ging and goo 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 goo, wash wash, ging and goo. Like that was, yeah.
Time to start the day. Here's what the inside of the shelter looks like. I don't know if you guys can get a good look at it. That's the bottom, you know, where my feet are, that way. And then here's the top of the tent. There's plenty of room to sit up in here. This is the Big Agnes Spur, Copper Spur Classic, it's called. Big Agnes Copper Spur Classic. It weighs in at about, I don't know, 2.5 pounds, something like that. I can't remember, but it's something like that. It could be close to 3. It's a nice tent. I still like that Hubba Hubba, that shelter, but this is nice. This is very nice. If you want to go really lightweight for just the shelter and the I'm talking about the fly of the tent. That's what this is. The tent, I don't have the tent in it. It's just the fly. And you can set it up with the poles and the footprint that they sell for it. So, and that probably, I don't know, I want to say 1.5 pounds maybe for all that. And this is a huge shelter for one person, and 2 people can fit in here as well. So I put the dog in here with me, and there's plenty of room. Really nice. I'm impressed with this. It's really, really lightweight material. Lightweight ripstop nylon. Really lightweight, but it seems to be pretty strong. I mean, I haven't had any problems with it yet, and it's probably the 10th time I've used it. We'll see. Over time will tell. This is the view from the tent door. We found an old grate out here, and we're making a smoker. And I'm using hemlock bark. You just peel it off the branches as long as you can make them. I just tie them together because for lashing it works pretty well. When it dries, it's really tight. The only thing with this stuff is when it dries, it gets a little brittle. So you have to make your lashes, you know, with a fair amount of this stuff.
My old man watches your channel.
Huh?
My dad watches your channel.
Your father watches my channel?
Yeah.
That's funny. It's pretty strong stuff when it's wet. But when it starts drying out, it gets a little brittle, so you gotta be careful and use quite a bit of it. I mean, it's free, it's all over the place. And it's not hard to make. You know, it's not hard to strip off the branch like some other barks can be. It's pretty tight. There we go. And I just tie it. It's pretty strong. There we go. It's tied in a square knot. She's good to go. And that's pretty strong. Not pretty, but it does the trick. There's our smoker. It's just 3 sticks, a grate, and some hemlock bark. Now when you strip this stuff off, you have to do it in 2 pieces, one on one side of the branch, one on the other side, and just take one side down until it starts to get thinner, and then you pull the other side. Then you take the other side. Make sure that if it does this, right, make sure you pop that off before you go any further. All right, and pull this side. All right, and make sure you pull everything off, not just one side, because it'll start to get thinner and thinner, and then you won't get a long enough piece. It takes some practice, but it works the way I'm doing it. I mean, this is the way I've always done it. And you can literally get a piece that's as long as the branch that you pulled off the tree. Yeah, it works pretty good. See, I'm peeling all of it off. Especially when it starts to get thinner. Now, when it gets thinner, I just end up taking the whole thing off, because it's not worth doing the thinner parts. It's not even strong enough. All right. So there. Essentially we got two pieces that are pretty thick. There we go. Okay. One long, big long piece, another long piece, and there's another piece on the ground too. And then what I do to even them out, I strip them. Strip them down. Put the pieces on the ground that you're not using. And see if you can salvage anything later. This isn't too bad. This is pretty good. And then I just tie them together. This is just for lashing. If you want it to be real pretty, then you can braid this stuff and it's a lot stronger. But I tend to just do it this way. It's fast and easy. And then you got a nice long piece for lashing. Another piece here that I could use. There we go. This will last quite a while. Washy closey. Washy closey. Washy closey. All right. I'm downstream of where Dave was. I'm going to be drinking his sock funk. Good enough. Alright. Back to camp. I think I'll have me a cup of coffee. A little bit warmer today than it was yesterday.
Yellowhawk Customs Outdoors. Combat and wilderness grade custom knife and sheath systems. We've got the badass gear for the badass outdoorsman. Yellowhawk.